Today we're going to talk about how I handle my chickens in the winter, and we're going to go a tiny bit into how I manage the chicken coop differently for the winter than I do in the summer. You know, how I board it up and everything. So let's get into it. Good morning, chickens. How are we? Good morning. Good morning, chickens. Here you go, chickens. So, I put that piece of wood over a bowl. It's the easiest way to deal with the freezing water. I can pour the ice out of the bowl if it gets too high. And then the birds have less chance to poop in it because it's a big open bowl. So you just limit the size and space that they can get their heads in. So now that I've given them water, I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to get their food situated. And I'm going to see if any eggs survive the cold. It's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I think tonight's going to be 2 Fahrenheit. Alright, ladies. What's going on in here? So this morning we have a crowded egg box. But I do think she's about to lay an egg. There it is. So she just took the egg to sit on. I'm going to take those away from her, though. We're going to have to take those eggs away, precious. Alright. So we got 2 eggs today that aren't damaged. Now I like to use my water container to bring my eggs back up with. It limits the amount of things I have to carry. So, you get them some of the normal food, because it is the winter. It already had food in it, but now they're all excited, because I haven't given them their corn yet. I'll give them some of the corn here, keep them a little warmer, and keep them entertained. I throw 3 handfuls out into the run, and they love it. So during the year, these windows are open, but I had to board some of them up because even though they're tall, they were letting snow come in the chicken coop. So you gotta keep the chicken coop dry, but you'll see they still have ventilation up here even though I just had to close this window. Same story on this side. I leave an entire side here on the chicken run completely open, but it does have some barrier to protect it over here from direct wind. And I just went and tarped up the side of it here. Now my tarp did get pulled back a little bit. I'm not all the way over the end. I might lose this plywood to some water damage, but it's over the run and it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna do a roof next year on it. I mean, it has plywood, it can hold snow, but I need to get a real roof on it. I'd say the most important things to remember about winterizing for chickens is you just got to keep the direct cold and wind off of them. They'll probably be fine. Check your local chicken groups and find out what they do with their chickens in the winter. I mean, if it's literally negative 100, they're probably going to need heat. I'm talking Celsius, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit's colder at negative 100 than Celsius is. But I'm just saying, check your local groups, understand what people in your community do with your breeds of chickens in your local area. So keep the cold from having direct blowing wind on the chickens, so that all that warm air stays trapped in their feathers. You gotta make sure you're giving them fresh water once or twice a day, depending on how quickly it'll freeze, if it is freezing. If you want to do heated water, that's gonna cost you a little more than not heated water, but you'll have to carry less water out if it's got a few days of water in it. You gotta make sure you board up some of the windows, leave ventilation, or you're gonna have humidity, and it's gonna help hurt your chickens. These are your chickens. Come out and see them every day because they want to see you. They're locked up for the winter, so nothing can eat them when they're desperate. So, you know, come out and let the ladies, you know, it's gonna be cold, but you're actually gonna enjoy it more than you think. Stomping out through the snow, coming out to see these ladies. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what it's like winter day with the chickens. Got 2 eggs, got to get them in before they break though. So y'all take care. Have a good one.